Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to Before and Afterthought with this show, as always, Queen Crazy K. Be sure, if you haven't already, watch, like, follow, subscribe on both Instagram and YouTube. You will not waste your time, and it's totally free. It would support me and my channel, and of course, you would get some good things that will or lighten your day or brighten your eyes or amusement or entertainment, as I have new music videos out, a new album playlist out, a couple other music videos that I'm working on right now. It's just a matter of me dropping that album playlist. And if you already have followed and subscribed, you saw my triple threat episodes and podcasts that I released like less than 25 minutes ago to cover over the last few weeks with the episodes and podcasts, getting it caught up throughout the 2 month period time. And of course, my Christmas music video, my New Year's music video, and I even touched base on the results of the Royal Rumble as my videos out for that, as well as this past Monday Night Raw, this coming prediction Monday Night Raw, this coming prediction that I'll be at, coming prediction of Friday Night SmackDown Wrestling based on the Royal Rumble. So I talked about the past of the Royal Rumble as you saw in my video already. If you haven't already, I talked about now to Elimination Chamber to WrestleMania, and I even threw in this coming Friday Night SmackDown. That of course I'll do my Friday Night SmackDown prediction video, Friday Night SmackDown result video. I just wanted to give you a little sneak peek, and of course with my results of Royal Rumble, I didn't have to do prediction of that because I've been saying it over and over. I've also added Elimination Chamber WrestleMania to past that because we also have it in between the things can happen, some bumps and bruises, and also a little bit of changes and completed Raw and SmackDown roster. And of course, so this coming Monday Night Raw, because I'll be there live with the Monday Night Raw. So of course, I will show you great pictures and videos with as I will be on the floor live with them on that one. Um, I might do my prediction before I leave. I might do it on the car ride. I might even do it on Sunday before, like on the way down there. I'm not sure about that, but I will get them out. I just gave you like sneak peeks of it, type of thing. This is going to cover, so that was with the episodes and podcasts, like 2 months I was talking about primes, which, 8 weeks. So that would cover, 3 out of the 8 weeks. This is a triple threat episode and podcast that, that one was an hour and a half goal. It was an hour and 31 minutes. Cover the episode and podcast if you want to be technical and some extra seconds after that. But it covered everything. It covered also what I was talking about. Like now we got the Super Bowl as well. Covered more like Dutch Cat, Ice Spice, Country Entertainment, my New Year's and Christmas music videos, and new music videos out and play us out and things like that. And also wanted to celebrate those of you who already follow and subscribe. I gave shout out to you guys as well who support me in my job all the time as well as I want to give that back. So thank you for that. Appreciate that. Give yourself a round of applause, self pat on the back because obviously you did not waste your time. You got something enjoyable and entertaining and rocking it and getting up there. So, with that being said, this one won't, even though it's a triple threat episode and podcast, which will cover, okay, now that's 6 weeks covered out of the 8 weeks covered past. And not necessarily going to be the hour and a half since I did that the last time with episodes and podcasts, more like a triple threat. But it will be still like a triple threat with 3 episodes and podcasts into one in this video, but the time limit is going to be 42 minutes. It's okay if we go overboard, but the time limit phrase is 42 minutes, and we're still in the good and go. Get you everything you want to know, needed more information and more since I kind of already touched base on a lot of it in the other one. This is just the little scoop of the like showing you the predictions and results of SmackDown and Raw. Like that one was Survivor Series involved, and this is the prediction results of SmackDown Raw before and after like the Royal Rumble and things like that. And of course, we had on the bump, we had the Viper, Randy Orton, we had second Hall of Fame legendary to 14-time World Heavyweight Champion, Money in the Bank winner, 2-time Royal Rumble winner. He is the Viper. He signed. We talked about the Viper signing over officially to Friday Night SmackDown. How I think he should win a triple threat against AJ Styles and LA Knight like this coming SmackDown and get Roman Reigns for the championship belt in a singles action at WrestleMania. That's my prediction for the SmackDown and WrestleMania. And anyways, he was on the bump. Wanted to throw down that what next for him as he signed officially signed on like last what 2 months ago, not even that, and officialized that for him, making him a 15-time world heavyweight champion. And then we also had Trick Williams, who was on the bump as well, giving Carmelo Hayes, who was part of that Friday Night SmackDown roster, giving his best friend, like, hey, I'm here for you, I got your back, got the tag team going on. Maybe they could form like a tag team like they did with the friendship on NXT, but form more of a tag team on SmackDown than like an alliance or a friendship, for both of them to have an opportunity, maybe against like the Judgment Day for the tag team titles, switch it up a little bit. Even though they're on SmackDown, they could, always bring it over there. Since, you're holding our brand, so you can come to our brand and defend them. There's a little bit of a spark there. There's a bunch of ideas I've had. I've been on a roll, like tongue roll. Just, like I got all these great things and ideas, like, it all makes sense. With that being said, that pretty much covers like the information base and the updates, the statuses, things like that and stuff. So I'm not really, anything that I haven't already talked about and touched base on. So I'm just gonna show you the rest of my Raw and SmackDown prediction and results for the last few weeks, which will cover 6 weeks with the other episode podcast. You follow, subscribe, check out that podcast along my other music videos, album playlist, and you can check out this triple threat episode podcast right now. Now, this was the one around Christmas and New Year's time I was talking about how it's a little bit more because, didn't really have a show. You just talked about like the greatest of 2023 and stuff, which I did that with the awards thing going on. So I kind of already touched on that and spoke of it and after amongst it. So, and then we were talking about how CM Punk signed over to Raw, and then like how him and Corey J, like, you get to see your idol, and I'll give you the advice there. How Rey Mysterio gets to do the same thing for Dragon Lee that for Dragon Lee that we see in part of SmackDown, and we can see outlines that first going on with the WT, like Dan show how we could see them cross over to SmackDown Raw with the woman bases with the women rosters. How I was like maybe Naomi could be a part of that, and Zelina Vega, me game, and Shanti can stay on Sean Bianca can focus on Jade Cargo. And like Liv Morgan could be the woman to make it even. But we'll see what happens, see how it plays out, see what they do as far as that. I think that's a crown idea to keep the team and the movements going as they're coming back to SmackDown, and then of course towards that WrestleMania match that we kind of seen a bit of it trying to outstrength each other at the Royal Rumble. Now finish that into a match and a competition at WrestleMania. So as I'm saying, and then, of course, we have the most electrified man in sports entertainment, The Rock, return to Monday Night Raw. Just to let you know, I'm still here, I'm still around. Uh, Obviously, no one can outmaneuver that. The electric, the feeling, there's a reason why he's most electrified, because he gets everybody out of the seats, including the commentary. And you just never know when you're going to hear that, WrestleMania! And then everyone's like, what? Of course, there's rumors around, like, can't remember either WrestleMania, but at first I was on board, like, yeah, but I think that Randy Orton should get that opportunity, like, win a triple threat to there and become a 15-time World Heavyweight Champion. Like, what better than him to dethrone Roman Reigns? And then maybe if Solo gets involved, which he will, we can see The Rock return and even up the odds. That way we could see The Rock at WrestleMania, but also Randy Orton gets what he deserves, 15-time World Heavyweight Championship belt. Been in it for over 20 years, been dominating. So there's nothing he hasn't already done. So this will just put the icing on the cake, for him and his career, and he well deserves it. So with that being said, these are just the prediction of the results around SmackDown, and like I said, that was WWE Live. This is the holiday one, like best seasons and stuff. So I even added, like, that was the Christmas music video on the other one. This one you see the feature of my New Year's music video. So kind of a little bit of everything.
I'm a baddie, but I got feelings too. I remember you had both of us skipping school. We were so young, had niggas acting a fool. You was crying out for help. I promise I never knew. When I found out, I was feeling rocky. You said that she loved me.
This is the dunk that last them all. Like Jay is just showing that love and respect to WWE fans, and that he lasted the longest out of this past men's Royal Rumble, 55 minutes. There's the Iron who got to reunite with Jade Cargill on the Adam character of her and her step to Monday Night Raw. I was talking about the Creed brothers getting that tag team opportunity, like how they was in the championship range because the tournament range, how they were fighting, dominating since they came over to Monday Night Raw, like NXT, how the Academy getting to be that dominant team on Monday Night Raw, and now getting to do also crossing over like to Raw and NXT as well for the Academy. And now R-Truth, like, I think it should stick to you and the Miz tag team. It was lasted way before the Judgment Day even was thought of to come together. Because, at first it was Finn Balor and Luke Gallows, the Brother Brothers before switched on to AJ Styles and then him on his own and now the Judgment Day. And then Miami as Women's Champion, NXT Women's Champion, NXT North American, now Raw Women's Champion, and then you done it all, dominate every woman up and down, so then you can't do World Rumble winner. And then she's got business with Nia Jax right now to defend that women's championship belt, showing Nia Jax, you want this? I'm going to dominate you for the women's championship belt. It's the best way to get her revenge right at this point. It's been going on haywire, raw fight, attacks, stirring it up. They just need to be finalized right there and then. And not wait till, elimination chamber and thing like that. I think they should do something where Bria gets her revenge on Raw and her and I get it women's championship either on Raw or push it to Elimination Chamber. So, and that cat one that she can get her revenge as women's champion against her, like on my Raw night, but I think then they'll push that championship opportunity to Elimination Chamber and then the WrestleMania one with, obviously with, tournament being the World Rumble winner, but the only difference is the woman that wins the Elimination Chamber, which I think will be Becky Lynch, can slither her way to a triple threat. So that would be my prediction. Based off of that, my Raw to this coming Monday Night Raw to clarify, including SmackDown too, and the results of it, as you saw. Yeah, him and Allen I just been going back and forth since he's returned. Guess with him being the phenomenal one and him the mega star, it's like who's really the superstar here? AJ Styles or LA Knight? That's where that domination comes from, going back and forth. And he was North American champion and remained as such, Dragon Lee, and he did at that time. And there you have it. Subway Surfer is definitely a thing. If you don't know what to do with your hands, you've got your phones, things to testing. Subway Surfer is definitely that fun game. Just on car, I play in Subway Surfer, like just go that round trip and or like this down beach things you can think of, things like that you can kind of swirl around. Like it's just enjoyable, it's just fun and relaxing and enjoyable. I like to use these thumbs to play video games. And of course, what I'm doing right now, I'm playing the games. This is the SmackDown Now results before I hit the New Year's and the Christmas, and then they didn't have Raw SmackDown, just the best of it, how I did the award show of it, and put it into my own matches and what I thought was the best. So, like that's when I vote on the superstars as women's champion, as United States champion, who I thought was the best United States champion, Rey Mysterio, women's champion Rhea Ripley, who's held it down, who's dominated all year round, like as the top female star was no other than not only Rhea Ripley but also Bianca Belair and dominate team Judgment Day and Damage Control, like the moments in the matches, like when Cody Rhodes fought during Seth. Seth remained World Heavyweight Champion, did not. He's a fighting champion, did not let anything stop him or get in his way. Most matches and top star that's been earning his opportunity, Cody Rhodes, and then also with the best like tag team, like that's why I said the New Day because Jay Uso's that main event. Uso like lasting that long, 55 minutes in the men's Royal Rumble, came in at number one. I see next year him winning the Royal Rumble of the men's, and that's just a little taste, just because of course things could change, but that's my opinion right now. Also, the first of the years, they're just sharing of that experience and all of them above. So, it's a little bit Gilson with that Balton bond. So, Clown boosts both of them together. Yeah, look at this. Looks like the Joker. Right. Look at that. Red lipstick. I see red Joker. It says you gotta have green hair to be the Joker. I like that movie, The Joker. I like the Joker in the cartoon movie with Harley Quinn and the Suicide Squad better than the actual Joker movie. Birds of Prey Harley Quinn was good though. But the holiday celebration, like the New Year's good stuff, I was good. And I like stuff that comes along with it. And the New Year's too. Ah, just wanted to share that, put that out there. Celebrating the New Year's too. Like new gifts, new opportunities, new things. Now here we are at the end of January already, about to be February. And we just started. It's already done with January. Already about to be February 1st. Already, just like that. Time flies by. That's why you gotta keep going. This is my New Year's video I want to show you. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm about to do this 2024. I started off fresh off. Happy New Year's to everybody with the Christmas in the tree. Got the lights and the camera action on me. Everybody say how you know me. You know when you see my face on the big screen, everybody screaming my name and say Green Cause K. Up here doing a thing. On the line too, she be rocking the stage. She be doing the thing. She be in the face. She be knowing the thing. Everybody know me when I get up here. I ain't gonna say it once, but I say it twice. I said it again. I said it again twice. I ain't coming in here. I ain't quiet like no mice. And nobody trying to come out me. I ain't got no rights. Yeah, I be shaking the exams and I be twisting the fish and I be rapping the feelings. I be going to mission. I be going to my son like I'm going to submission. I be rapping so hard and rapping so fast. Nobody can stop me. Nobody can get on my level. Anybody can get up on my scene. Everybody can scoot over. I'm slide over and let me catch the beat. Yeah, better not catch me and catch the flies. Out there trying to get me right. Try to steal me. Try to steal my beat. Try to steal my vibes. Anybody coming after me? Yeah, I get it like I'm doing the thing though. I ain't coming on to the thing though. I don't care what people say, what people think. I do my thing. I feel the same. Yeah. I do the smooth, I do the ice now. I put this song on the right now. Everybody put your head down, put your head up. When they see me, they be like, damn, I know Crank this K up on that screen again. With a big ass C, with a big ass hand, with a pretty face, with a great ass C. Tony Short 4 still rocking the beat, still rocking the stage, still doing the thing. Even after the beat, even when it ain't fun, even when it ain't starting playing it around in the background, I ain't getting that shit now. I'll be doing the freestyle every single minute. Everybody knows that. Everybody knows this. I've been just on the phone this. I call me on the phone, they be like, yo, who this? When I hear my voice here screaming, yeah, yeah, you know how I am. I ain't gotta say it once, say it twice. I ain't gotta keep up here, ain't no lie. I be doing my thing, I be outside, everybody be real, and if I was up real, and if I did something, what's this screw was. Everybody trying to do this and trying to do that, but nobody can do it hard like this, Red Kid Cat. I go hard like spit like this. I go quick and I go fast. I be spitting this like I'm a real speed crack guy. Yeah, I be taking some good and taste less sweet like that's my Kit Kat. And nobody comb right now, some Kit Kat. Better comb that shit and miss me with that. You ain't gonna sound crazy. I'm still gonna miss you with that shit, cause you know I don't, cause you know I be coming to me here and saying what's on my mind, saying what's time. You wasting a dime, you ain't wasting your time. Come out here like a free frame, like a free time. I work for them, yeah. I've been making a shot and making the diamonds in the gold. Hope you love King KGK. Be sure to hit that follow, that like, that subscribe button, both Instagram and YouTube. Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, Killed Happy New Year's. Hope you all are enjoying with your family, friends, having a good time. I'm gonna go ahead and welcome to 2024 with my day one. Monday Night Raw. Day one, Monday Night Raw, January. Finally getting Monday Night Raw before the Royal Rumble. New Year's from the best now Elimination Chamber, WrestleMania. A little bit of WWE Live from trying to make up for that with the events we're getting Monday Night Raw day one tomorrow live finally. It's already day one because it's February 1st already. It's been too long. About to be less than 24 hours, like 16 hours, I think. Travel the world, put their body and life on the line, and rest whole fight 14 their hearts hours. Up, sweat, blood, tears into the ring for our amusement, and then get to go home and spend the holidays like Christmas and New Year's with their family. That is special. That Triple H made sure that happened for both Raw and the SmackDown Superstars. So yeah, they used to have to work every single day. Now they got time to travel the world, wrestle, and be at home with their family, their friends, have fun on their own without constantly. And even when it gets haywire on WrestleMania, get to be at home like around those holiday times is what needs the most, especially when you got kids and wife and family. So that's really cool to do that. Get to travel the world and do what you love, which is wrestling. Enjoy your career with your friends on the road, but then also you get plenty of time with their family that means a lot back
Judgment
at
Day has
home,
been
including your
definitely
wife, kids, and like holidays
magnification.
and things like that. Get to physically be there, so that's
I
awesome.
wouldn't
That's
say
cool to
Bianca
enjoy that.
Belair, but a women's
Not time for him to
champion,
do
Rhea
that.
Ripley, what I call her most deadliest, dangerous woman that ever stepped in the ring with, has been dominating Raw, SmackDown, NXT, WWE Live, you name it. She will do the same as well tomorrow night at day one and remain as our women's champion against Ivory, a newcomer, as they've been dominating since they came from the NXT. Still down with her and the Creed Brothers on Monday Night Raw. Tag team should have been Jey Uso and Cody Rhodes, but it was Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens. I like Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens. Well, I like Sami Zayn. Like on Monday Night Raw with Jey Uso, like their team's still happening and happening's back since day one. But I agree with the like Jey Uso and Cody Rhodes should have had a tag team of the year, and I'm gonna stick to that. I just brought New Day because that was my second guess, but I was like, well, I kind of went for that a little bit too fast. Like, really just like, who's been a tag team that's actually still a tag team and didn't break up or destroy each other before the year was over? There's been a lot of tag team, but they didn't stay as a tag team. So I just thought, oh, there's you go. You know, dominating Darren Shows instead of Casey now, but definitely Cody Rhodes and Jey Uso should have won that tag team for sure. I know they're brand new and everything compared to Kevin on the same thing, but they definitely been holding it down and have this new thing that they probably, with more time, will get that tag team number one spot like they should have. So, with that being said, that is my WWE votes for 2023 WWE Awards votes that I put out for Raw, WWE Live, and Best of Raw, SmackDown. That's my vote for tomorrow as Rhea Ripley Women's Champion over Ivory, Seth Rollins World Heavyweight Champion over Drew McIntyre's. I
Has and did.
think that Tegan
World
Nox for
Heavyweight
the
Champion
tag team, I think
still.
it should be her and Zoe on
Woman
the same
dominating
team,
when
but
Rhea Ripley
it's
still.
Shayna and
Women's
Zoe
wrestler
versus Tegan
still.
Nox and Natalia.
Bianca dominate
So
still.
it's kind of a
Destroying, destructive,
win-win with the Tegan Nox or Zoe
divine.
win for me in that category. I'm going to go for Natalia and Tegan Nox to win the tag team, but I do think that Zoe Starks has been
Pushed it to the stars, but didn't win it.
superstar as well.
Yeah, Zoe and Shayna won that. Like I said.
Big time Bex is going to put Nia Jackson in place like she's been doing since day one, knocking skulls around, showing with the fight and the heart and
Yeah,
the
Nia
love that
Jackson
she
said,
has and respect
"Oh, I
for
gave you
the
a broken
universe,
eye, thank
herself,
you.
and
I
everything
did
she
one
puts in
thing
that ring.
5 years
Sweat, blood,
ago."
and tears. Wrestles all around the world, ain't afraid.
And
Never
what
has
have you
backed
done
down
in
in
5 years
life. Never
besides
started
break
a
Becky
went
Lynch's
forward,
nose?
but she's
Becky
got
Lynch
her
has
redheaded
main
eyes.
evented
She's looking at
WrestleMania.
and
Becky
she will
Lynch
kick the
has
lash
beat
of
both
Nia
Charlotte
Jax
and Ronda
tomorrow
Rousey at
night
the
on
same
day
time,
one of Monday
became
Night Raw.
two
I
belt
cannot wait
Bex,
until I get the
big
lunch
time
on
Bex,
Monday
Raw
Night
and
Raw
SmackDown
tomorrow night
Women's
to make up for
Champion.
Christmas. So, but we did get a WWE
She
Live
came
report
back after having a
that I'll talk
child
about in my next
and
podcast.
won in 26
You probably
seconds
were my
against the hottest superstar
little
and
bit like
became women's
behind like
champion
a
as if
month.
she never lost it
So,
at
like I said,
SummerSlam.
Christmas, New Year's,
Then she made event at WrestleMania, like
everything
I
coming
said,
on
and won both two belts, Raw
essentially one
and
time.
SmackDown, against two of the
But
dominant women at that
be sure
point.
to have a look on. We'll be catching up on my episodes and podcasts.
And then she
This week
still
before
whooped
we
your ass for bringing up her family.
3 weeks, 2 weeks, and this past week we'll have a WWE Live for my Night Raw. It'll also
So
have
what
Best
you got
Raw
to
and
say
SmackDown
now?
like before
Nothing,
the
except
awards
make a
around
name
SmackDown
out
that
for
they
Becky
did.
Lynch.
And
Ooh, we hit her
Live
one
is
time.
coming
Ooh,
up at
she's done
SmackDown.
things
We'll
in
talk
5 years.
about
What
this
have
on
you
Friday.
done but
Make sure
that
to watch
one
that
thing?
show and it's going to be
I could think of a
YouTube. Check
multiple
watch
for
it,
Becky.
enjoy it.
Only you,
Hope you enjoyed this
nothing.
edition of my
Came
Night Raw
back still
as well.
irrelevant,
As
trying to
well.
get relevant by saying and
Oh,
speaking in
and
your
also
mouth the
have a look
name
out for
of
tomorrow night's
Becky
video
Lynch.
for
Because without her,
Album
you wouldn't be
Album
relevant, yet
Playlist.
people
That's
still
called
don't care about you.
I call it Album Playlist because obviously it's not a demo you can buy in the store.
Big
You
time
can
Bex
straight
is Becky
listen on
Lynch,
YouTube
one
for
and
free.
only, and ain't
So be
nobody
sure to
can
look out
take
for
her
more
name or
music
take her
videos coming
spot.
out from me.
As she
Album
proved
Playlist.
that
This is my
multiple
2024
times.
goal
And now,
list. I'm going to get
got
my
opportunity
episodes
to
and
win this
podcasts caught
elimination
up.
chamber.
3 things. Episodes and podcasts caught up. 1. Music videos out. 2. Album Playlist. 3. All before
Like,
February
you
7th.
attacked Becky Lynch and laughed.
And in
Becky
addition,
Lynch
I'll
was
be at
still
SmackDown
fighting
Live
at
January
in that
12th,
moment
so
with a
I'll be
smile
bringing
on
that
her
up too, so
face.
be on the lookout. And then in February,
You
we'll
got
have a
injured
Monday
and
Night
went
Raw
wayward.
live event. We're going to go
Then
to
she
St.
came
Louis,
back and
Missouri
done
as
multiple
well.
things in 5
So
years.
be sure to have an
We're
eye
all
on
in
the
the Champ,
lookout.
SmackDown, double belt,
Watch that
WrestleMania
on
event,
YouTube.
and
I'll
nobody's
have you
forgotten
guys
who
up for
she is.
episodes like
Everybody
this
was
as
out
we
of their
begin
chair.
this.
You're like, really? Again? Who that? Who cares? And then you win one match over her, and she beat the snot out of you for trying to cheat that match and stood up after that. So I started fighting you. And then when you try to take a cheap shot, she still got the best of you. Bring up her family walking away, she attacks you. Then you attack her from behind, and she destroys the one. You win one match, she still smiles even after that hit. But they could have that too. They could have where since Becky Lynch didn't win the Royal Rumble, it was Bailey to verse for women's championship belt. It could be that if she's not necessary in the women's elimination chamber to win that and make it a triple threat, they could also have where Becky Lynch could beat Nia Jax at elimination chamber to get her revenge once and for all. And then one after she does that as a token, gets to verse Rhea Ripley for the women's championship belt, gets to be added with Bayley for the triple threat and Rhea Ripley for the women's championship belt. And that way the women's winner of Elimination Chamber might be Bianca Belair and could verse Io Shirai for the women's championship belt. But I was kind of hoping to see her and Jade Cargill for the rest of me. I'm just saying that's some options that you had things like with Nia Jax and Becky Lynch going back and forth since I mentioned that. Okay, you busted Becky Lynch's face. She still fought and with the bloody face and won Survivor Series, which you didn't do. And she's done great things in the last 5 years, which you haven't done nothing except talk about the same topic. And then you come back and talk about her family and try to walk away, like take a cheap shot at her, and she beat that living snot out of you so bad security referees couldn't even hold her off of you. And then you won one match at day one, and she's still standing tall. Steps up to Rhea right in her face. And it's like now Bayley's there against Rhea for the Women's Champion at WrestleMania. Becky Lynch could win the Elimination Chamber, beat Nia Jax specifically in the Elimination Chamber match so that way Becky Lynch can not only get her revenge in Nia Jax, but also win Elimination Chamber and get to Rhea for the Women's Championship on the triple threat. And then the other four women, I mean, they can choose who they're going to be. I think that would be cool. That, they all get to fight, get to tangle, eliminate all these four women, and then it ends up being Becky and Nia. They'll probably like Nia being this dominated woman, eliminate like it's been Nia Jax pinning, destruction, destroying all of these women before her out of the pods before they even got out, destroy them, and she gets to be that dominant woman and gets to stare down Becky as she's trying to make a statement. And of course, Becky's not going to back down, doesn't care, but just showing what she can do. And once she gets rid of everybody, then it's her and Becky. Then Becky Lynch can say, you may have beat these other women, but Becky Lynch just beat you. Got her revenge. Now she gets to go WrestleMania for the Women's Championship against Rhea Ripley, like we all wanted to see in the first place. Bayley is just going to try to play it smart, let them tangle with each other, and swoop in when she can. The only difference is that, she could make that happen and, not pin Rhea Ripley, but pin Becky for the Women's Championship, or Becky could switch it around. Since, they got that Women's Championship, I think that Rhea would be the one, or Becky, to carry it on Raw. And then we could see maybe just Becky and Rhea now at the pay-per-view after WrestleMania for the Women's Championship rematch. And maybe step it up to like those qualification, last minute standing type of women's match. That sort of stuff. So there's a lot of swirls, a lot of things that I think would be cool for it. This is just the news and the just one I was talking about. Adding like the Raw, adding like scary the holiday one, appearance and things, and kind of hold haywire. Like the rap, some of the animal sisters are kind of scarring all over. So this is like the condition of it all too. SmackDown both Instagram and YouTube. I'm gonna do my Friday Night SmackDown predictions for this Friday. Yeah, that's where I signed just said Casey's. It's Popeyes. Oh, that's right. We was going to eat somewhere. Family gathering, New Year's. Because we didn't know. We just don't want to get anything about their family, cousins, some aunts, uncles. Good food, good company, and it was fun and enjoyable. Then you kind of get the drift, you get the idea, and that's all what I was talking about there. That would be cool if we saw that, like CM Punk and AJ Styles versus Becky, or CM Punk and AJ Lee versus Becky Lynch and Seth Rollins in a mixed tag team match. That would be fun to watch. When the end holidays were all over, just kind of sparking up a little bit with and CM Punk just kind of taking it to the next year while he's injured right now. But maybe he doesn't even have to wait till next year. You're not going to say it's the beginning of the year, and it might not be hurt all year, or that just might not happen. It could happen years after. So, like following from this game, like just want to show a little bit of everything with the time and the bloodline, and just wanted to show you what the Diamonds doing that Bobby Lashley and Street Profits could get their revenge in a six-man tag team match in this Friday to settle it once and for all. Since, of course, they made sure they couldn't do it because they were afraid they were going to get worse. There's the only way I made game, but they're going to make team that they can remain as such against Darren Shaw and hold it down like Bianca focused on Jade Cargill and maybe bring Liv Morgan into the mix and Naomi on SmackDown to the mix. If they're added on to that roster, we'll just have to see from the Royal Rumble. Because sometimes you see some in the Royal Rumble, but then it's like a one-time thing. This would be this kind of the ending of it all. You kind of get the drift. You like his and Dominic game. They could use the stingers for all the above. Some from Brawl and Shannon the man starts with Shannon and Shannon Blazer and Zoe Stark starts talking about his retire with their own side their collaboration. We were the women's championship whole tournament. As for them with The Rock remaining a part of the WWE creative team is what he was talking about head of the table. So that's what he was referring to when he said, how about I say at the head of the table that he is a part of the creative team now of the WWE The Rock is. Of the, is what they're talking about, not what we all thought. And of course, the last, like, awards celebration time thing. Acknowledge, yeah. With his no yeet. Jimmy Uso's funny though. Like to be in his own character zone, but like Jimmy Uso really brings that funny character out in the SmackDown ring, even though he's supposed to be like, a heel turn. Roman Reigns is a dominant Universal Champion. Jey Uso showing you what he's made of on his own. Yeet. But then him and the New Day would be a great team though. Against the Prayer, that would be cool to watch. And form, it seems like him helping him out being there, like that's what it's formed into the alliances too. Of course, with the friendship having, the New Day and the Usos history with the tag team, and now getting to be a part of that team for sure. Mhm. Sounds like an earthquake up there. People walking around upstairs. So that was something that I was talking about with the whole the comparison that. So I was going to talk about like the Rey Mysterio versus Logan Paul for the United States Championship. Rey Mysterio could return after injury to get his United States Championship back from Logan Paul at WrestleMania, and Kevin Owens can make sure there's no shenanigans as far as that goes. So we got today. Um, that covered everything that I want to talk about in this episode of the podcast, like everything we wanted to know, need to know, that sort of thing, and also what I wanted to touch base on and show and actually get to hear because first I was just going to kind of scan through, but I got time to actually hear and touch base what I was talking about now towards WrestleMania, towards the past of the world to now Elimination Chambers where we're headed, and a little bit of sparks in between there. Like it makes sense from then to now. That even though those are old like videos, it makes sense what's going on right now though. So yeah, as far as that goes, that would cover it all. That would put it into place. That's pretty much satisfied like the answers and why I would say, oh, I think that's gonna have to be at WrestleMania because I did see him on the video for NXT. He just hadn't come out from it because he had to get surgery. So maybe he'll come back for WrestleMania if the United States Champions belt, and if not, I don't really know how to settle that as it's less than 2 months now because now we're already about to be in February. So February, March, April, and before you know it, like I said, it'll be WrestleMania smacking us in the face. But of course, before we get into that, we got Elimination Chamber first to the rest of to WrestleMania, and of course, both Raw and SmackDowns that can happen, like things at the last moment too. That I was referring to, like has Becky Lynch has an opportunity at Elimination Chamber to get to WrestleMania, the triple threat, and get over Nia Jax, like I was talking about the Raw and the SmackDown with the Darren Show and like actually Street Profits, like the kickoff of WrestleMania to refer to that the Miz and our Truth, like some things that sell just on the Raw and SmackDown regular basis for you hit Elimination in WrestleMania. So a little bit of everything. Like this kind of goes on haywire, like anything can happen, and of course last minute changes and crazy and like swirl minds. Like it could go either way. It could go exactly how you said, or at least similar, or it could go on haywire, thing like that. So it really just depends. So as far as the go, that would cover that. Be sure to watch, like, follow, subscribe on Instagram and YouTube, and that covers the next episode of Podcast like over the last 6 weeks now to 8 weeks. So be sure to have a look. I'm gonna do the double one for the last 2 weeks. Watch, like, follow, subscribe on both Instagram and YouTube. Also check out my other music videos, album playlist, triple threat episodes and podcasts. These 3 episodes and podcasts as well, and be sure to subscribe. Green Clean out. Peace.